Hello, Saintlanders. How are you? We hope that you're well. Today is Tuesday, the 19th of May, 2020, and I believe last week, Thursday, would have been 49 full days of lockdown, shutdown, curfew, COVID-19 hysteria in South Africa. That would make Friday the 50th, 51st, 52nd, 53rd, today being day 54 of this story. You may be thinking these thoughts already, and we're only mentioning them not because they're not obvious. They are obvious. But because sometimes it helps to hear somebody else say the same thing or feel the same thing. Anybody who's ever suffered knows that sometimes it's really helpful when somebody else says, I've been through the same thing, or I am going through the same thing. Somehow shared misery or miserable thoughts, I don't know. So I'm going to tell you something that you already know, that you will have worked out for yourself, in the hope that it might make you feel a little bit better, a little bit less alone. Guys, the smoking, the ban on the sale of cigarettes, and implicitly the hampering and the hindering of smoking, and the ban on the sale of liquor, and the hampering and the hindering of the drinking of liquor, the consumption of liquor, whether you approve of either of them or not, are having the net result of antagonizing people, are having the net result of agitating people, are having the net result of aggravating people's moods, aggravating people's circumstances, aggravating the conditions of people, of family, of households. And it's almost certain that it's deliberate. What other possible logical explanation could there be? Especially in light of the videos that I'm going to do in the next few minutes, illustrating the nonsense of those businesses that are allowed to open, or some of those, and some of those that have been forced to close. But remind yourself that it's deliberate and that its purpose is to goad, is to antagonize, is to upset, is to distress, is to create frustration and anger. Then it will all make a little bit more sense to you. All right, Saintlanders, there's going to be a lot coming out over the next few days, a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss, a couple of big announcements, really big announcements. So we'll be in touch. Thank you very much for watching, and may God bless you through this difficult time from my heart. And I know from Mr. Miller's heart, because he has a huge heart for his people. We sincerely wish you everything of the best under the circumstances.